Alright, what is up? This is SLOplays, and I am back at it again with some more Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 DLC versus mod showcases here on the channel, bringing you guys the legendary Pack 2 DBS base form transforming Gogeta versus the modded version. Now, obviously, there are a million different modded versions. I decided to opt for the one by the homie IME-DZ because he actually probably made the most accurate, best version of it before we actually got this Gogeta here. So I do want to say a big massive shout out to the homie DK for actually getting almost like modded versions of this so I could play it and kind of showcase these together. Because guys, if you don't know, the patcher is still not out yet. I already know I'm going to get a lot of requests of people asking, oh my god, is the patcher updated, blah blah blah. No, it's not out yet. The reason why I can still play mods right here is mainly because I just didn't update my game. I'm still on version 1.16. If you updated to 1.17, you wouldn't be able to do it. But if you're able to get X2M files that are actual recreations from the DLC and put them on the old version of the game, you are able to do this. So that's why we're here. We're going to be showcasing it. I'm very excited to finally get into this. It's going to be fun. Guys, do me a massive gargantuan favor and smash the like button. If we could reach over 1,000 likes in this video, I'll do the other 3 characters. I definitely can go for Caulifla. We'll definitely have Kale, and oh, the Jiren full power one is going to be a lot of fun, guys. So let's go ahead and jump straight on into it. So here you guys go for the skills. You guys know the skills of DBS Gogeta. Now for the modded version of him, he does have a Super Saiyan Blue transformation. Like I said, we didn't know how this base form Gogeta was going to be. We knew he wasn't going to go Super Saiyan Blue, but this is a very, this is an older one using Dragon Ball Legends assets. So pretty much the same skills. The only difference is that this one has Super Mad Dance and God Counter. Now, also Stardust Fall. Those 2 moves, obviously, this version of Gogeta does not have. But let's just do our comparison. We'll do a moveset comparison and a skill set comparison. Let's do it. I'm excited. All right, my friends. So you can see a stark difference between both characters. The colors, mainly the colors. I'll have them side by side here so that you guys can see it. But the just base form DLC 13 version of him is very nice. It's very, very clean. And even the modded version is super sick too. So again, just a side-by-side comparison. You can see in terms of the colors of the skin tone, okay? Looks like IME-DZ kind of opted for more of the Vegito skin tone, or I guess you could call it the anime version of the skin tone. Now in the Broly movies, everybody was, I mean, at least for Gogeta and Broly, they had a much darker skin tone, which was kind of weird why they opted for those colors. So that's why you actually see it like this. And same thing with the belt, as well as the little wrappings around the legs. Those are a tealish sort of turquoise, while this version of IME-DZ, he made it more of a just traditional, like normal, like almost a navy blue, I guess if you want to call it that. So yeah, side by side, these look awesome, and a huge difference also the hair. Now IME-DZ got a little bit crazy. He tried to make it more like the Broly movie. The Broly movie had much larger spikes with the strands of hair and everything, while obviously whenever they're going to be doing the version in Xenoverse 2, the DLC version, it's going to have just a recolor of normal Gogeta. So Super Gogeta and Gogeta Blue didn't have any differences in terms of the hair model. It was pretty much the same, but everything else, I mean, both of these, they look good. I will have to say this one, like I said, is more traditional to Xenoverse 2. This one looks like what Xenoverse 2 would offer, obviously, because it's the DLC version. But I really do like the modded version still as well. So let's go ahead and get into the moveset. So you guys have seen the square combos. His moveset does reuse animations and things, but it is a unique, different moveset. Okay, again, the animations being reused isn't a big deal. He's got the jujitsu kicks and all that. I do love, I think it's his triangle, square, triangle combo. That one is absolutely amazing. Let me see if I can pull off the 5-hit. I believe it was, the 5-hit was really weird to pull off because he's got multiple hits there. Can't even remember which one it was. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, there it is. So it's a dash punch, sort of like, I don't know, like teleportation thing. But yeah, the triangle, square, triangle is definitely my favorite. And that's actually what is integrated within one of the skills from the modded version of him. So that's pretty much the basics and the gist. He's got, looks like, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta's grab. From what I recall, stamina breaks and everything, very basic, nothing too crazy. Apparently, this version of Gogeta, the one from the DLC, doesn't actually have a stamina break combo like a traditional one. It's more of something that's used within the skills, which I thought was kind of weird. But this is the coolest thing, is that he has midway transformations, which is just so dope. I absolutely love that. So the modded version of this that I'm using, which uses like modded assets, it doesn't, I don't think it actually, I don't know if you can. Yeah, he kind of like moves back, which is kind of weird. So I can't do the cool combo thing, but I mean, you guys have seen it. It's not a big deal. But yeah, Shine Shot, very odd choice. I have to be completely honest. I don't know if he even used anything like that in the film, so I don't know why that was opted for. But yeah, I mean, Key Blast and everything are pretty much going to be the same. Not a big deal. This version of him has a custom voice in terms of the custom files and stuff, and this version is just normal Gogeta. So let's check out the moveset on him. So this one is really cool. He actually has animations that are based off of what he does in the Broly movie, which I really, really liked. IMEDZ did a really good job. So that was the square combo. Here is the triangle combo. We got a dash, and we got a nice kick. So even this moveset for the modded version is damn well done, like I have to say. So he does retain stuff from Gogeta, I believe, in... Oh, look at that. See, that's some Gogeta Blue. So SSG, SS Gogeta, his moveset was integrated into both of these, which is a really, really cool, you know, factor or whatever. But yeah, this was the 5-hit combo. He does have his normal Gogeta Blue combos and everything, because this one does transform into Gogeta Blue, which is hilarious. But the grab here, Gogeta Blue grab. Other than that, I do the triangle square. That's cool. Now, again, I don't think we would get anything that cool and crazy, but that's still really cool for a moveset, like I must say. Other than that, I do the triangle combo. Yeah, it's basically, is it the same exact combo? It is! It actually is the same exact combo. The strong hit combo is the same in the modded version. Here's the modded version. Oh, okay, no, that's different. My bad. My bad. I think it was the triangle square or something. I don't even know which one I used. Maybe I'm actually confusing myself, I think. I think what I was doing was the DLC version. That's how crazy that these two are side by side. It's very hard to tell. I know the colors, but it's hard to tell whenever you're just like, you know, comparing the two. All right, I probably screwed that up, but let's go ahead and get into skills here. So obviously, they both have their Super Saiyan transformations. The dits are really cool, but this one, the modded version, is going to have a custom animation. Now, the colors, again, big difference on the Super Saiyan transformation for these two. Side by side, you can tell that the Broly movie one has much darker skin tone, as well as a lighter, paler sort of gold in terms of the hair color. While this one, the modded version, the colors are just like, it's more vibrant, I guess, okay? They're paler on the one from the DLC because it's based on the movie, and then this one's like way more vibrant or whatever. But they look awesome. Both of them, again, look very good. It's very easy to make Gogeta mods because the models are already in the game, and there's not real major changes in terms of the models. The only difference is with the modded version, you do have the ability to have like these really crazy custom hairstyles and stuff, which is pretty epic. But animation is gonna go to the modded version just because it's so freaking epic. Like, look at this. We have the normal Super Saiyan 1, which I mean isn't bad, but I love this custom animation based on the Broly movie. Like, you gotta give points, you know, where it's due or whatever. Now, the moveset, I think stays the same on this version. IMEDZ usually doesn't go for like transforming movesets too often or whatever, but God, it's just so cool seeing these side by side. So let's try out the skills here. So this one has Super Mad Dance, and I believe, oh, this one actually has Super Mad Dance as well. My bad. So yeah, they both have it. It's crazy how on par the modded version was to the DLC version in terms of like the predictions on what skills would come. Now, let's go and try out Comet Strike. Amazing, beautiful, one of the best new skills in the game. I love the animations. I love the effects. They look amazing. Like, Dimps in the DLC, like, developer's version, they get points for that. Now, I really like the Meteor Explosion startup. It is the same with this version, and it's very similar, and the only thing is the aura isn't as cool. It's like the Super Saiyan Blue aura and effects. Like the effects just aren't as cool. Now, he's got the same animations in it, but it's all tied to Meteor Explosion, if that makes sense. So basically, it got combined for the modded version. The modded version uses Comet Strike within the actual like startup of the combo, and then it turns into the actual Meteor Explosion itself. But other than that, Punisher Drive is brand new. This is something that was not recreated or ever made for the modded version. It has a Soaring Fist startup and then goes for that. Again, the Shine Shot, very weird, unconventional move. Vanish Your Guard and everything. This one has Maximum Charge instead. I would prefer that. I like Maximum Charge instead of Shine Shot, but I guess they wanted to do something different or something like that. I really don't know. But this one has God Counter, which this is very, very fancy. He does the Twist Kick, which is part of the actual combos of the DLC version. Now, that's amazing, okay? Again, points to the modded version for the really creative, cool animations and skills and everything. So, yeah, they definitely both had Vanish Regard, which it's crazy. Again, it's like this was before the DLC release, this version right here, and it had at least 2 skills from like just like basic skills that are from this version of it, which is it's just so cool. It's just so cool. So, just to show it, this version has a Super Saiyan Blue transformation, which has the Broly movie colors of that more paler sort of dark skin tone. So that's cool, kind of seeing these side by side, but this version unfortunately doesn't have that. I know a lot of people really wanted that, but I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. It's not a big deal. So we'll just stay with the Super Saiyan transformations for the sake of this, but I had to show it and give points to the modded version for giving us what we initially wanted, and we still want. We would still love, but we know Xenoverse 2 and Dimps, they wouldn't do that. They like to keep their characters separate. The only time you get a transformation is with Super Saiyan, which, I mean, it is what it is. So, now let's go and get into Meteor Explosion. So, let's go for the modded version first, okay? So, again, this has Comet Strike within the startup animations. Now, for a modded version, it still looks great. It still looks really good. The effects aren't on par or as cool as the DLC version, because this right here is insanity. How amazing. Like, this right here is worth paying like $8 to $10 for the DLC, in my opinion, just because it's such a good animation. Like, it ain't like, you know, half-assed or anything. It's really good. So he has Warp Kamehameha, which is a kind of weird choice. Again, Warp Kamehameha and Shine Shot, just like a little bit random. But I mean, he does have he does use that, like, you know, crazy full power Kamehameha. But this one, this is the real one. Full force Kamehameha. I gotta give it to the modded version again for having creative animations. And you're never gonna get something as cool as this in the actual DLC, but I will have to say both are so amazing. So those are all the skills and everything that you could have ever asked for these boys right here. But there you have it. Mod versus DLC. How do I rate it? How can I say which one is better or worse or whatever? Now, I will give points to the DLC version for the models and the colors, okay? It looks great. It looks absolutely amazing. I will also have to give points to Comet Strike and Meteor Explosion for being amazing. Now, the Super Saiyan transformation thing, where you have the in-between combo sort of thing, is really, really sick, okay? That again, points to that. Animation-wise, I'm going to have to give a lot of the cool animations to the modded version, but the effects aren't quite there. They're not quite, like, on par. I think I might have forgot Stardust Fall, so I do apologize about that. That's amazing, okay? Stardust Fall and God Counter are freaking sick on the modded version of this. Now, what is it? Spirit Blaster is very, very meh. Alright, Spirit Blaster is meh. I know he doesn't have that. Instead, he's got Punisher Drive. So, I'm going to be honest, it's very hard to say which one is better. They both have their, you know, pros and cons or whatever. But the DLC version, I think overall, I'm gonna have to give it to the DLC version. I think they did a really damn good job okay? They weren't that lazy this time around in turn. Like, for example, we compare Super Saiyan Blue Evolution, Vegeta, okay? The modded version, I think, was way better, because I think they gave him, like, custom skills and things. This, I'll have to give it to the DLC version. I think they did a damn good job. The modded version still holds up for it being something that was released before the DLC was even released. A damn good job. And this right here is made by fans. These are just made by average people. Like I said, IMEDZ. So, I can't really tell you which one is truly, like, definitively, like, the best. They're both so cool in their own ways, but, slightly more to the DLC version, just because that meteor explosion animation is like it's you cannot get this amazing effect from mods, okay? It's just honesty. I'm just being completely honest, but I still love the animations on these they're just great, okay? When you import them from Dragon Ball Legends and you do this, it's fantastic, bro. But there you have it. There is my DBS base form transforming Gogeta mod versus DLC. Y'all let me know down in the comments who is better between these two. Like, subscribe, ring my notification bell, and recommend who I do next. Who do you want to see? Caulifla, Kale, or Full Power Jiren? Take care.
This is Broly, and you are watching SLOplays. Make sure to subscribe, or else I'll destroy your entire planet!